I love all the seasons and all the holidays, but the ones that are punctuated with food make me so happy. Thanksgiving is all about the food and the family and the celebration. So our outdoor expert is here, Carson Arthur. And hello. See, it's about the family.
And the sports. This has got, I'm so jacked up about fall sports season. Yay!
Yes. Okay, yes. So you're very sporty, and I like to eat food. So we all have our thing, right?
It balances out.
It really does.
Here I am talking about hot trends for the table.
Well, yeah, because I mean, it all relates to the table. It all relates to the food. And what I love about this time of year is that you really can lean on whatever is outdoors, in your yard, in your area, especially if you're living out, say, somewhere that's a little bit more rural, like Carson is. You can really go to your yard and bring that good stuff in and make beautiful table centerpieces.
Absolutely. And
really
save
nice
a little
decor.
money and still be on trend.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk a little bit about what is trend for this year.
Okay.
Because there's a few things that are surprising me.
Oh, what surprised you?
White pumpkins.
Oh, yes.
So a lot of people saw white pumpkins the last few years. It hasn't, you know, this isn't a shock. So I'm like, okay, I'll do a whole thing on white pumpkins. This will be fun. Went out to buy white pumpkins. Yeah, no. They're all sold out already. Yeah,
wow.
So if you're thinking about white pumpkins, get on the train early because you need to stock up on them. Okay. So I thought, okay, well, why don't I just paint the pumpkins? That would be fun.
Right?
Yeah, that'd be great. This is what they end up looking like. Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, you want to not paint your pumpkins. So
it doesn't work.
Well, so here's what happens. Pumpkins are full of moisture.
Yes.
So when you encase them in paint, the moisture still wants to get out. So what happens is the paint starts to peel. So if you're going to paint your pumpkins, I've got a couple simple tricks for you.
Okay,
all right?
good.
So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to get an egg carton. Okay,
Yeah.
it's so much easier to paint your pumpkin on an egg carton and set it down there than to paint it and put it on the table and try and clean up the rings afterwards.
Right.
The next thing you're going to do is before you paint your pumpkin, you're going to use glue. And you're going to actually give it almost like a primer coat. So you're going to paint out your pumpkin with glue. The glue is going to help seal the moisture into the pumpkin itself.
Oh, that's interesting.
Okay, such a simple thing. If you go with a white glue, and it doesn't have to be anything fancy, just a craft glue, it's much easier to paint white over top of that later.
Absolutely.
Okay, because it just kind of disappears, looks much nicer.
Okay.
One of the other big trends right now is these glitter stems.
Yes, it's very cool. But before you get to that, did you have to use a specific kind of paint over top the glue?
Yes, white.
But it doesn't matter. Thanks, Carson.
After you put the glue down, I mean, these are disposable. Let's be honest. They're going to last you through the holiday. You might get a couple of extra weekends out of it, but that's it, because they are going to start to rot inside.
Okay.
So any type of white paint.
Any type of white paint.
Don't go crazy. Don't spend a lot of money on it, because that's the key here. We want to save a little bit.
Totally.
Right?
Okay, glitter stem.
Glitter stem. Yeah. I don't like glitter.
Yeah, I know
glitter
you
kills
don't.
Me,
that's so sexy,
I don't have a lot of hair, but if this is going to end up anywhere, it's in my hair. So it is sexy. Glitter stems are super easy to do. All you have to do is start with your pumpkin first. Do not paint your pumpkin and then try and do the glitter stem. Do it in the reverse order. So here's how you're going to do it.
Okay.
You're just going to take a little pumpkin like this, just a simple stem. You're going to peel some tape, painter's tape on it. Now, and you're just going to wrap it around your stem. Doesn't have to be pretty because the paint is going, or you're going to take the tape off, right?
Right.
Going to do that, okay? Super easy. Doesn't look pretty. We're going to take a little bit of glue. Yeah, our favorite part.
And then you're going to dip it, aren't you?
And then, oh, that would have made a lot of sense. Dipping would have been smart.
I feel like it would be.
I unfortunately decided to go, hey, this will be fun.
You don't have a 7-year-old girl in your life. That's why.
And this is why I ended up with a giant mess. So much fun, but so simple, because then once you peel it off, you got your glitter and you can paint the white to it.
Oh, that is so cool.
Isn't that great? So
I
it
love
actually catches the light, makes it really pop. Okay?
So cool.
So easy. All right, so let's take the white paint to a whole next section, okay? I thought, why not paint white corn?
Oh,
wouldn't that be fun?
cool.
Yeah, no, it just looks like it unripened. So stay away from the white corn. We're not going to do white corn this year.
It didn't work out.
It didn't work. It was kind of good in thought, but go with the natural colored corns. I'm going to grab one here and pull it over so you guys can see it.
It's beautiful enough.
Like, come on. These antique corns are so much nicer. Like, that's gorgeous. So I love the white trend, but I love the red corn with the white pumpkins. That works. So you can definitely play in that sort of route and combine those colors.
Lovely.
I also want to talk about a little centerpiece that I did. This
Okay,
is what
so
I got
let's
here.
talk about that. And I love the fact that you can make these centerpieces so in season. That's perfect.
In season. These are all the flowers I have left at this time of year.
Yes.
I got nothing else. So I actually cut stuff from my garden. But literally, making these little centerpieces is so easy. You're just going to cut the top off of a pumpkin.
Yeah.
What's your manicure look like right now?
It looks good.
It looks good. All right. No, I won't. So you're going to pull all the fun stuff out. Kids love this, people. This is great.
They really do.
This is the favorite part. don't lose these seeds.
No, roast them.
You can roast them, you can eat them. If you dry them out on a piece of newspaper or paper towel, you can actually grow pumpkins from these next year.
Oh, nice.
So this is great for seed saving for all the people out there who want to grow things in the garden, but it's even better for the kids because they learn the process.
That's
so you're going to scoop it out. You're just going to put a piece of floral foam inside. Done. Stuff it with flowers. I had a little chalkboard as a name tag.
So cute.
So simple. Add a candle, because as soon as you add a candle, it makes everything look fancier.
This is so elegant.
It's true.
Remember, these will rot as well, so they have an expiry date.
Yeah, and when you put water in the center of them with the floral foam, you accelerate the expiry date. So we don't want to go there. Yeah, this is a one and done, and you're not going to use it later. Okay, so you're not going to use this for pies after you've used it as a floral decoration. No. I also want to talk about bringing things inside. So this little box that I put together,
is just gorgeous.
Literally,
look at this.
It's just the things that were in my garden right now. So I had a little antique box that I found at a yard sale. I spent all of $2 on it.
Nice.
Great. It's full of floral foam. These seed pods are from my miscanthus.
Yeah.
They look fantastic. They were free because I just literally cut them off. I went into a field and I cut these guys. I'm going to put one out here for you. These are called teasels. These are my mother's favorite. Again, super inexpensive. Cost me nothing because I cut them from a field, but they symbolize fall to me. They give those rustic, warm colors, which is what I'm looking for. You don't have to have a fancy floral arrangement full of expensive flowers.
No.
You can do it at this time of year with just what's available and save some money.
Beautiful visual interest here, and, you know, almost no dollars.
No dollars.
You just paid for this, which is amazing.
My one white pumpkin that I found.
And your one white pumpkin. Really good tips. I love that.